Okay, welcome back. So we've talked about how the formula and the pattern works. Let's take a look at some questions to help us with that. So we're going to look at example number 1. So example number 1, it says in triangle ABC, so we have to make the triangle. They're telling us that B is 72, C is 10, and A is 12. So we're going to take that information and we're going to put it in. Don't make any special type of triangle. Don't make a right triangle because that will lead us to use SOHCAHTOA, which would be wrong. So I'm going to set this up. I'm going to call it ABC. Once I call this A, that means that this has to be little a, so this was 12. Once I call this C, across from it has to be little c, so that'll be 10. And this angle here is going to be 72 degrees. So looking at what we have here, we have two sides and the contained angle. It's wanting us to find the missing side length. Well, the missing side length is right here. It's B, little b. So if I want this side length, using the formula or the pattern, it's going to be B squared equals the other two side squareds, subtract 2. Now that subtract 2 is always there. So subtract 2, the other two sides, cosine, always cosine because it's the cosine law, the angle opposite the side that you wanted. And there you go. Now, that's worth most of the marks. The rest of the marks are going to come from being able to work that out on your calculator. So I'm going to show you how I'm going to do it on my calculator. I'm going to start here. On my calculator, I have to hit 72 first. 72 cosine. That gives me that decimal. I'm going to take that and times it by 12 and hit equals. I'm going to take that and times it by 10 and that equals. I'm going to take that and multiply it by 2, make the 2 negative by pressing this button, equals. Now this number here is all of this. So it's negative 74.16407. Do not round it, okay? We're going to add to it 12 squared equals. We're going to add to it 10 squared equals. And then we're going to have to square root it because it's B squared. So when we square root it, we come up with B equals 13.03 centimeters. And that's it. That's all you have to do. That's all you have to show me, but you have to be able to get it right. Each calculator will be different, but if you find a way to do it that works for you, then that's fine. All right, I'm going to stop here and we'll do example number 2.